So I saw Star Wars: The Last Jedi this morning, and it is probably my second favorite Star Wars movie. I've been going back and forth in my head all day whether it's as good or better than Empire Strikes Back, but it's better than A New Hope. It's better than The Force Awakens. It's better than Return of the Jedi, and it destroys the sequels, the prequels, I should say. It is the best movie I saw this year, and it is all time favorite for me already. Like I'm itching to see it again. I felt like this movie built on the strong points of Force Awakens and really let these characters um, kind of come into their own. I felt like at times Force Awakens was a retelling or like a retelling of New Hope with different characters. Where in this it had its similarities to Empire Strikes Back until it didn't, and then when it didn't, it really became its own thing. And I think that's what I enjoyed about it the most. It just became its own, like it was its own story, and that's to me is what holds back Force Awakens. Is as good as it is, as happy as I was to see it, and as excited as I was to see it, it reminded me too much of A New Hope. I mean, it was just so too similar. And there were at the beginning of this, at the beginning of Last Jedi, you kind of had that same thing with Luke and Yoda and Ray meeting Luke and being taught, and Luke being kind of, ashamed of his failures and all these other things that you kind of got those feelings, and you saw, oh, the Empire is or in this case, the First Order is coming to get the resistance or the rebels, and like it's their time to get their revenge and get the upper hand. So it really had a lot of similarities in the beginning to Empire Strikes Back. And for me, especially after seeing The Force Awakens, I kind of didn't want to see that. And then, it went on its own thing. It took these characters and really made them their own. And to see Ray and Poe and how them learn their lessons and really get something from their experiences, and you see them stumble, them fall, and but they became their own characters. They weren't younger versions of Han or Leia or Luke or Vader. You didn't. It was different, and that's what I think I enjoyed about this the most. It took something that I loved since I was a kid, and it expounded upon it. And you got more of a feeling of what the Force was. You got a more of a feeling of how all these things are interconnected that they touch and they try to give you in the previous movies, like in the prequels, and they try to show you how everything is connected, but not like it's. I think that's what this one does. Last Jedi does such a good job of just showing you how the whole universe is connected, and that's what really sets this movie apart. The acting is really good. I thought Rain Johnson did a great job with the story. I thought he took what J.J. Abrams did in Force Awakens. He cut off the fat. He trimmed that stuff in a good way, and made this a new Star Wars story. He made it building upon the Skywalker legacy, and you can see why they gave Rain Johnson he's going to be able to do his own movies. You can see why he's going to be doing his own thing in the Star Wars universe, and it's not going to be connected to the Skywalkers. And I'm excited for that stuff as well. So yeah, this has me really, really excited for Episode 9. I thought this was a great movie. It's going to make over $200 million. It'll be like the fourth movie to do that on its opening weekend. It deserves every penny. And yeah, this 2 years can't come by fast enough. I'm really eager to see what J.J. Abrams does to bring this all to a close. Again, it's just everything in the story, and it has me excited for what the future holds with all these Star Wars films. The part that really got me with how they did Leia, and Carrie Fisher died last year, and you're wondering like how they were going to do her in this movie, and he just did. You see why she's the heart of Star Wars. She is really what ties it all together. People talk about Luke and Vader and Han and Chewbacca and all these other characters, but it's really Leia. Leia is like the glue, and you see that in this movie. And when you think back, it all starts with her. Like she's what opens A New Hope. It's her search for Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's Leia and the powerful scenes that she gives in New Hope and in Return of the Jedi and in Empire Strikes Back. Even in The Force Awakens, like her interactions with Rey and her interactions with Han, like, she's the glue. Like she's what holds the whole galaxy together. And it really showed that in this and how much everyone depends on her. So I love that, how they did that. It's going to be interesting to see how they kind of explain her absence in episode 9. But yeah, overall, this movie was great. Definitely go see it. Definitely see it in the theaters. I'm going to see it again. I can't wait to see it. It's 5 lightsabers out of 5 lightsabers. It is awesome. Definitely go see it. Got Halloween's coming up. Go see it. Go see it again. You're going to love it. All right. Peace.